Alright, so just like that last video made purposefully at a low volume, that pushes you into, if you want to hear, you can put your earbuds in, right? But it also means I have your attention. So doing this for so long, I really understood that you have to have someone's attention before they listen. The men were amazed and asked, "What kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him." Alright. So, babe, it even matches your little sandals here, see? And then using my wife's phone, she's bearing fruit through my blessing, is what is happening here. So, since she is bearing fruit, her heart can know, her heart can know, her heart can know God is pleased with you, babe. You've been through a lot. I wanted you to think of yourself as a female version of me, alright? I wanted you to understand your walk. And then to those that are a part of the bride, a long time ago, when I first really started walking in my identity and my calling, same thing my wife is doing now, same thing Peter had to do. And the Spirit was saying you have to walk in it or you're not going to understand. I had this idea and vision that the Holy Spirit's getting excited. All of this experience and all of these trials and tribulations that I had walked with the Holy Spirit through, all these storms, all these fires, all this understanding and testimony from the confirmation that I constantly received, and sometimes it seemed like I was the only one that understood it, I would use someday. It would be successful, and I would have some type of dignity and some type of acceptance, right? And the Holy Spirit was telling me about 3 months ago, your work will live on. You're doing it. Because I looked at it from the perspective of, okay, I can, all right, I'll keep that to myself. So you're doing it too, babe. You're sitting pretty. Like, all of this has been day by day through the Holy Spirit. It gets no more godly than this for this new thing that I have done. And there are many like us. So setting you up for success was the first thing we did. For I'm going to talk to my prophets because I encourage them every morning. It is time to soar, and we're coasting, and this isn't difficult. Not everything has to be mind-blowing. A lot of times, like Elijah, my voice was a whisper in the wind. So not everything is revealed to everybody else, and that's what makes you special. Not because I want you to not recognize that you were special in the first place. It's that you realize you were special because of the choices you made. So you have to take some credit for it. And I'm pretty big on not letting people take my glory. I'm huge on that. But once somebody is in a position and they're being exalted, you have to get used to that admiration. With that admiration does sometimes come jealousy, whether it's masked jealousy or flat out to the point jealousy, or confusion that is really a question type of jealousy. When you're coming from a place of peace, you're first praying about it. Do you even want me to respond? A lot of times I don't even respond to a lot of people. I see everything that's going on across the earth. I don't comment on everything because some things take care of themselves and some things I just wait. There's a lot to me and my thought process on a lot of things, because and then looking down at everything is normally where I'm at. And the whole point was to exalt your guys' little thrones. So your marriages in this season and the restoration that comes with it. I had prayed a long time ago of how we were going to do this, because you're pairing up two people and you want them equally yoked. So when one is trying their best to please me and the other one isn't, and then it causes the other one that is trying to please me to suffer, I looked at it as, well, that's not just. So it really became, you guys have to see how you affect each other. That was a huge part of this last season. And then because you love each other, you don't want the other to suffer. So in my kingdom marriages, what I noticed, including me and Mary, because I was told to call you that from now on. So you have your identity, babe. You guys may have had a difference of paths that you took for obvious reasons. One of you was following a demon, the other was following me. But you didn't want to hurt each other. So this is what the devil did to my kingdom marriages. That's how you know it was such a threat to the kingdom of darkness, to which I have no affiliation with. Now you can really be restored as one flesh, like I had originally designed before the creation of the earth, because you have allowed me to recreate you in my image, who you really are, where you came from. It makes no sense that if you were born of the Spirit, you would not be gravitating back towards me. Now, when there was a false influence in people's lives, if you allowed the devil into your life, then that is a lesson you have learned. When it comes to your spouse, you cannot view your spouse that I have confirmed to you and for you as if that is some type of demonic influence. I can appreciate that it gets the blame off of you, and you can tell yourself whatever you want in your head, but in heaven, we're looking down at it like, this is the truth. And I see a lot in the American church system that I really have distanced myself from, and I can see the use for it, is gonna pretty much be like a farm team. It's be like, you have talent. Hey, I want you to come up to the big leagues now. Other than that, it's not with the bride. There's a huge disconnect there. The bride is up here. The American church is down here. It's still not bearing any fruit that I'm actually going to be harvesting anytime soon. I'm thinking, like I said, it's too cold to really do anything of the magnitude I want to do it on. So we're taking these steps now with your spouse for me to build that for you, for me to give you the ideas, the inspiration, the strength, the motivation, the encouragement, the love. Many of you need love, and then me loving you through your spouse, and the fact your spouse loves you. That's like twice the love, beloveds. For that to be what I've already seen it be, all of that is set in motion, and there's lots of little ripples that come in to something when it's set in motion. All right? I love you.